Good evening. This is All India Radio and I'm Tanvi Taneja with the news at 9. The headlines. Notification issued for 97 constituencies spread over 13 states and union territories going to polls in the second phase on 18th of April. Election Commission directs political parties to desist from indulging in any political propaganda involving activities of defence forces. GST Council approves transition plan for new goods and services tax rates on under-construction residential properties. Enforcement Directorate attaches 13 properties of Hizb-ul-Mujahideen terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir in terror funding case. And in football, India to play Bangladesh in the semi-final of SAFF Women's Championship in Nepal tomorrow. Nepal to face Sri Lanka in another semi. Notification for the second phase of Lok Sabha elections was issued today. 97 constituencies spread over 13 states and union territories will go to polls in this phase on the 18th of next month. Elections will be held in all the 39 constituencies of Tamil Nadu, 14 seats in Karnataka, 10 in Maharashtra, 8 in Uttar Pradesh, 5 each in Assam, Bihar and Odisha, 3 each in Chhattisgarh and West Bengal, 2 in Jammu and Kashmir and 1 each in Manipur, Tripura and Puducherry. Notification for by-elections for 18 assembly constituencies in Tamil Nadu has also been issued. AIADMK and DMK released their election manifestos this morning in Chennai. In Karnataka, 11 nominations were filed today by 6 candidates after the notification was issued for the second phase of Lok Sabha elections. Chief Electoral Officer Sanjeev Kumar informed media persons in Bengaluru that the nominations were filed in Dakshin Kannada, Mandya, Mysuru, Bengaluru South constituencies. On Model Code of Conduct violations, he said, more than 1 crore 35 lakh rupees cash was seized besides liquor worth over 20 lakh rupees and other items worth over 1 crore 34 lakh rupees. In Bihar, 7 nomination papers were filed today for the first and second phase of Lok Sabha elections in the state. Altogether, 8 nominations have been filed so far. Sitting JDU MP Santosh Kumar filed his nomination from Purnia Lok Sabha seat. Our correspondent reports that the Parliamentary Board meeting of Jitan Ram Majhi-led Hindustani Awam Morcha will be held in Patna tomorrow to decide the names of candidates. The Election Commission has issued a show-cause notice to Union Minister and BJP leader Babul Supriyo for violating the Model Code of Conduct. Giving this information in Kolkata this evening, West Bengal Additional Chief Electoral Officer Sanjoy Vasu said Mr. Supriyo had released a video recording of the party's campaign song in electronic and social media without taking pre-approval from Media Certification and Monitoring Committee. He has been asked to reply within 48 hours. Babul Supriyo fighting from Asansol parliamentary constituency of West Bengal. Meanwhile, 4 nominations have been filed for the first phase of elections in the state and 2 nominations for the second phase so far. The first phase will cover 2 parliamentary seats on 11th of April and 3 seats in the second phase on 18th of April. BJP Central Election Committee is holding meeting in New Delhi to discuss the names of candidates for the ensuing Lok Sabha elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, BJP Chief Amit Shah, senior party leaders and union ministers Rajnath Singh, Arun Jaitley, Nitin Gadkari are among those attending the meeting. This is the second meeting of the committee to finalize list of candidates. Meanwhile, the party said the Main Bhi Chaukidar campaign has become a mass movement. Briefing media in New Delhi, party leader and Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said the campaign was trending worldwide on Twitter on the day of its launch. He added that 20 lakh people tweeted about it and 1 crore people took the Main Bhi Chaukidar pledge on the Namo app. Congress President Rahul Gandhi has said if his party comes to power, it will reinstate special status and special plan assistance for Arunachal Pradesh. He said the Congress government will also bring back the Northeast industrial policy. Mr. Gandhi was speaking after launching the party's campaign for Assembly and Lok Sabha polls in the state. Addressing a public rally in Itanagar, Mr. Gandhi also assured that the party will never allow passing of Citizenship Amendment Bill. Simultaneous Lok Sabha and Assembly elections will be held in Arunachal Pradesh on 11th of April. The Election Commission today directed all political parties to desist from indulging in any political propaganda involving activities of the defense forces. The Commission issued an advisory to presidents of the political parties in this regard. The advisory says the parties are advised that their campaigners and candidates should desist from such activities. The poll panel cited its earlier advisory directing political parties to advise their candidates and leaders to refrain from displaying photographs of defense personnel and their functions in advertisements as part of the election campaign. Social media platforms and Internet and Mobile Association of India will come up with a code of ethics by tomorrow evening for Lok Sabha elections. This comes following Election Commission's meeting in New Delhi with representatives of these organizations on the usage of social media ahead of the elections. During the meeting, Chief Election Commissioner Sunil Arora asked them to come up with a similar code of conduct like Model Code of Conduct. Mr. Arora cited the Model Code of Conduct as a unique and historic document which is followed by all political parties. The meeting was centered on discussing issues like appointment of dedicated grievance channel for expeditious action by the organizations, pre-certification and transparency in expenditure of political advertisements. Representatives from Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Google, ShareChat, TikTok and Bigo TV attended the meeting. News Services Division of All India Radio is broadcasting a special live program, Janadesh 2019, on the developments related to the upcoming general elections 2019.
Tune in to the FM Gold channel of AIR from 4:05 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. every day till the announcement of results to listen to this special program.
In News Justin, former Supreme Court Judge Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghose will be the country's first Lokpal. President Nath Kovind has appointed the chairman of the Lokpal along with other members of the anti-corruption watchdog. The Lokpal will have 5 judicial members including Justice Dilip B. Bhosle, Justice Pradeep Kumar Mohanty and Justice Abhilansha Kumari. Besides, it will have 4 other non-judicial members. The GST Council today approved a transition plan for new goods and services tax rates on residential properties. As per the plan, the developers of under-construction buildings may either opt to shift to revised lower rates without input tax credit or stick to previous rates. Revenue Secretary Ajay Bhushan Pandey told media that for housing projects launched on or after the 1st of April this year, developers will have to adhere to new GST rates recommended by the Council last month. Developers can also opt for different GST options for separate buildings in a project, depending if construction started before or after 31st March this year.
जो भी बिल्डिंग 1 अप्रैल 2019 के बाद जिस पे काम चालू होगा, उस पे नया स्कीम का जो दर है 5% और 1% वो लागू होगा और 1 अप्रैल के पहले के जो प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं उसके बारे में जो डेवलपर्स हैं उनको ऑप्शन होगा कि वो 12% और 5% के रेट पे जाए विथ इनपुट टैक्स क्रेडिट या 5% और 1% विदाउट इनपुट टैक्स क्रेडिट पर जाए.
The Enforcement Directorate ED has attached 13 properties of Mohammad Shafi Shah and 6 other terrorists of Hizb-ul-Mujahideen in Jammu and Kashmir. The properties worth 1,22 lakh rupees were attached in connection with ongoing investigation against Hizb-ul-Mujahideen commander Sayyid Salahuddin and others under Prevention of Money Laundering Act. During investigation, it was revealed that the terror funds are sent to India illegally through Hawala channels or human carriers. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
वायु प्रदूषण की वजह से आज हम जिस हवा में सांस ले रहे हैं, वो दिन प्रतिदिन जानलेवा होती जा रही है. अस्थमा जैसी बीमारियां बढ़ रही हैं. इस स्थिति को रोकने के लिए हमें आपका डोनेशन चाहिए. डोनेशन देने के लिए रेड लाइट पर अपनी कार बंद कर दें.
आपका ये छोटा सा डोनेशन है पर्यावरण में बड़ा योगदान, और यही है आपका ग्रीन गुड डीड. ग्रीन गुड डीड मतलब कुछ हरे भरे काम अपनी धरती के नाम. पर्यावरण, वन एवं जलवायु परिवर्तन मंत्रालय द्वारा पर्यावरण हित में जारी.
Welcome back. You're listening to the news at 9. President Nath Kovind presented the Gallantry Awards and Distinguished Service Decorations at the Defence Investiture Ceremony in Rashtrapati Bhavan today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Army Chief General Bipin Rawat, Navy Chief Admiral Sunil Lamba and Air Force Chief Air Chief Marshal B.S. Dhanoa were present on the occasion. More from our correspondent.
Kirti Chakras were conferred on Sipahi Bijay Kumar of Indian Army and Constable Pradeep Kumar Panda of CRPF posthumously, displaying exceptional bravery and commitment to duty during counter-terrorist operations in Jammu and Kashmir. Both made the supreme sacrifice for the nation. Shaurya Chakras were conferred on Assam Rifles Rifleman Jai Prakash Oraon and Sipahi Ajay Kumar of Mechanized Infantry posthumously. Mr. Kovind also presented Shaurya Chakra to 16-year-old Irfan Ramzan Sheikh of Jammu and Kashmir, who foiled an attack by 3 terrorists on his house in 2017. The President also conferred 13 Param Visist Seva Medals, 2 Uttam Yuddha Seva Medals and 26 Ati Visist Seva Medals to senior officers of the armed forces for distinguished service of an exceptional order. Anupam Mishra, AI News, Delhi.
Prasar Bharati Chief Executive Officer Shashi Shekhar Vempati has asked India's public service broadcasters to continue public broadcasting while becoming commercially viable. He was speaking on the second day of India International Broadcast Conclave in Hyderabad today. Mr. Vempati stressed on creating an environment for experimentation on innovations and new ideas relating to both broadcast content and finances. The CEO further said, the public service broadcasters have a real challenge to be relevant to all segments of society.
At the top end, there's a certain consumer segment that wants digital, wants all the latest stuff. At the bottom of the strata, there's a different household which has different priorities. We as the public broadcaster have to be relevant to this entire spectrum. And that's our challenge, that how do we be relevant to all of them? So your commercial activity is so efficient that it is also paying for your public activity. That is the model that we have to figure out. How can we replicate that in other areas?
Meanwhile, Director General of All India Radio, F. Shehryar, has said the unique selling proposition USP of the national broadcaster is its news. He visited AIR Mumbai today and said people continue to trust AIR News as the most credible source of news.
भारत की साउंड ब्रॉडकास्टिंग का यूएसपी ऑल इंडिया रेडियो की न्यूज है, क्योंकि हम रिपोर्ट करते हैं वही जो घटता है. हम मैन्युफैक्चर करने की इजाजत नहीं देते हैं. इलेक्शन हो, पीस हो, जंग हो या फिर डिजास्टर हो, हर सिचुएशन में ऑल इंडिया रेडियो लोगों की खिदमत के लिए और सेवा के लिए पेश रहता है.
Newly appointed Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant took charge today at the State Secretariat in Purvorim near Panaji. Mr. Sawant informed that he will take a floor test tomorrow and expressed confidence of winning it. Earlier today, Mr. Sawant visited former Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar's home and met his family members. The Madhya Pradesh High Court today stayed the state government's ordinance increasing reservation for other backward classes OBC category to 27% from the earlier 14%. In sports, the semi-final matches of South Asian Football Federation SAFF Women's Championship will be played in Viratnagar, Nepal from tomorrow. In the first match, hosts Nepal will face Sri Lanka in the morning. Defending champion India will play Bangladesh in the afternoon. Our correspondent has more.
Team India is all set to face Bangladesh in the semi-final. Coach Memal Rocky has said that players are focused and ready for the match. Indian girls dominated in both the group matches. They seized the initiative in attack right from the beginning and defeated Maldives by 6-0 and Sri Lanka by 5-0. Defending champion is likely to maintain same tempo in the semi-finals also. Rajkumar, AIR News, Kathmandu.
And now, before we end the bulletin, here are the headlines once again. President Nath Kovind appoints Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh as India's first Lokpal. Notification issued for 97 constituencies spread over 13 states and union territories going to polls in the second phase on 18th of April. Election Commission directs political parties to desist from indulging in any political propaganda involving activities of defence forces. GST Council approves transition plan for new goods and services tax rates on under construction residential properties. Enforcement Directorate attaches 13 properties of Hizb-ul-Mujahideen terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir in terror funding case. And in football, India to play Bangladesh in the semi-final of SAFF Women's Championship in Nepal tomorrow. Nepal to face Sri Lanka in another semi. And for details of these stories and more, you can log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. And that is all in the news at 9. From all of us here, good night.